Great job, Ace. We have earned another chance to show what we can do. This time with Emon.
Welcome everybody. Second mission, X-Wing Alliance. Welcome to Variables walkthrough, playthrough.
Alright, Ace. Thanks for that little scrap you and Aaron got yourselves into with the Varaxo. Uncle Anton wants me to make sure you know how to stay alive when the shooting starts. Your instincts served you well at Harlequin Station. It's evident you've learned something useful from all those space combat sims you're always playing. But now, it's for real. You can't rely on just instincts and sim experiences. I guess the most important thing to remember is that a YT-1300 isn't a starfighter. For transport, it is fast, light, and maneuverable, but you wouldn't want to take on an Imperial TIE fighter in it. The fact of the matter is, you're better off avoiding trouble in the first place, rather than trying to fight your way out after you've gotten into it. I'm going to run you through some simple targeting exercises, then we'll fly off to an old...
Alright, what he just said is a complete lie. It's... To be honest, it's easier to take out a TIE fighter with the freighters than with an X-Wing. Because they have the auto cannons that do all the job for you, and they have shields.
We will use drones to help you familiarize yourself with the targeting and sensor systems, and the associated displays available in the gun turret. As soon as you're ready, Emon will lead the way to a debris field, where you can practice your gunnery skills. This is going to be great.
Alright, this is extremely simple mission, and well, more than anything, this mission is a homage for the episode 4 scene where Luke Skywalker is using the cannon, the turret in the Millennium Falcon to take out some TIE fighters. Okay, the mission automatically switches you to the gun, to the turret. You can't do anything about it. You can't switch back to the pilot seat. And now we'll do some targets practice. Shoot some moving and stationary targets. Alright, note that your target indicators, the radars, so to speak, the forward and the back indicators you have on the upper corners of the screen are right now they're not pointing toward, they are pointing towards your center field of view, not the board side of the actual ship, which is convenient. Alright, just target the drones and you take them out. Make sure to lead them, of course. Pretty simple.
Just remember, the bracketed dot is what you have targeted. The colors identify friend from foe, neutral and unknown. Purple is family, blue is neutral, presumed friendly. Red designates an Imperial vessel, and green is a rebel craft. Gold is any other aggressor or unknown that is presumed hostile.
Yeah, you can even shoot them with no line of sight to them because you have the yellow bounding box around them, which lets you know where they are exactly. And of course, the green indication means the green indication means collision course between your lasers and the target you have currently targeted. So that means that if you shoot, you will hit. Of course, if the target is maneuvering at the moment of calculation, the calculation is false. It assumes the target keeps its navigation, its course and speed constant. So don't count on it for constantly maneuvering targets. This will be more emphasized when you pilot the fighters, not here. Alright. MK, your drone automatically pilots you to the next hyperspace. Hyperspace to the next target area.
Target the nearest piece of junk and destroy it.
Alright, the very important key here is the O key. The O key will target your objective. If you have more than one objective, it will target the nearest objective. This will be very important in one of the next missions we'll see. Just keep that in mind. Something to keep in mind when you're firing on targets that are farther away than 0.6 kilometer is that sometimes it's enough to fire a few rounds, a few bolts, so to speak, and switch to the next target before you see the target explodes, because simply that the bolts that are on the way to the target will take them out, and you'll be able to switch to the next one effectively. That will be much more efficient and will allow you to spend the least amount of time on each target you fire at. Alright. Alright. This type of, I'll call it the Millennium Falcon Freighter type. This type is has one turret at the top of it and one turret by its nose that fires only straight, as opposed to the other freighter, the Utana, that has one at the bottom as well. That is significant when you actually fly it, not right now when you just fire the turret. We'll see why it's important later on, but keep that in mind. One turret at the top and one at the nose.
Ancient history.
Alright, note that you can target the target that is close, that is within your bore sight, within your reticle or close to it, within a certain tolerance by using, I think it's the U key if you use the keyboard, but since you can't play this game without a joystick anyway, I really recommend you to map one of the keys, one of the buttons on your controller, one that is easy for you to access, and map it to the target nearest object key. Not the nearest object, target, I'm not sure what's the control is called, but the control that has the target that is closest to your bore sight. And so keep that handy because you'll need that. You'll need that a lot in the game. Alright, next one, we're going to the casino to have a drink. Alright, I have the fire spray targeted. Emon is flying it, which is a beautiful ship. Come on. Alright, we got to the casino, but look at that.
Hey! Enemy range! Hey, does our pursuer look familiar?
Yeah, we chased that ship away from Hollywood Station.
Yeah, they shot you, didn't they? Let's go show them what we think
That's
of
the
that.
Enkidu, if you remember that from the previous mission, in which she ran off as well.
Ceasefire at once. Settle your disputes
And I
elsewhere.
have some other
Acknowledged.
Varaxo fighters here.
Sorry, little brother. We'll get that drink some other time.
They're bugging out. You can see the status of the ship right below its name on the bottom HUD. You can see that it's hypering out of the area, and very conveniently it also tells you how far it is from its waypoint, whether it's a hyperspace point or other craft to board or a simple waypoint to follow in its patrol. It's very important that you take note of it, because tactically you're gonna have to use it if you want to be effective, of course. Alright, that's a shame I didn't have a glimpse of the casino, which is a lovely model, but we'll see it on oh, that's a bit of a spoiler, but we'll see it on one of the next missions. Alright, you can see it's flipped 90 degrees to the left because you're actually stationed on the top of the vessel. That's why you have it, you know, rotated 90 degrees to the left. So you can see here's the gun at the top, and if you notice, there isn't a gun at the bottom. Here's the fire spray. There you go. Mission accomplished. Okay, now you just need to hit go to the briefing.
Pretty decent gunnery skills in the good old YT 1300. I guess we can trust you with some of the riskier jobs that sometimes come our way. You might actually be useful the next time some stinking group of pirates tries to jump one of our ships.
Good luck and may the force be with you.